Good afternoon, sir.
Same link.
In the starting of the PPT, you mentioned the higher studies program. Actually, I didn't get a clear idea about it. Can you please?
Sure. Okay. So suppose you will get an offer from cognizant side, okay, and you want to do an MBA. Sorry, not MBA, it's MTech, okay, from one of the top-notch institutes from India. Then what cognizance will do after completion of 2 years in cognizant, we will launch the program, higher education program. So that time you have to register for that program, and we have a ties with two institutes, IIT Jodhpur and BITS Pilani. So whenever you will register, you will start your learning, your intake with the institute, with the two institutes, with your work as well. Okay, so your work and your learnings, your MTech will go on simultaneously. So that's the program. And your first 3 semester, if you don't have money that time, the cognizant will provide a loan as well for first 3 semester fees. And the last semesters, we will provide you. This is from cognizant side. Cognizant will pay the fees for the last semester. The amount is 50,000.
Sir, do we have flexibility to select the course for only MTech?
Yes. No. See, we have a type only for MTech. We are working for MBA right now, but currently we have a type for MTech only. But with all the specialization, whatever they have.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any other questions, guys? Yes, please.
Hello. So the cluster selection, do the cluster selection matters during interview? Means if I select Java or C Sharp, then interviewer will ask me the question about that programming language or based on my resume.
See, so now we have provided two options, correct? So I hope your first option is Java, second is a C Sharp. Am I right?
Yes.
So according to that, so what Cognizant will do, Cognizant will check your background. Okay. Suppose you have put some certificate, genuine certificate, you have a certificate for Java. So what we'll do, we'll schedule a assessment on for cluster one, Java programming and all. So suppose you'll able to crack that assessment, definitely your interview will ask the questions on cluster one only.
Okay. And if I have mentioned any other programming language in, let's say C++ in my resume, and if interviewer asks me what is your primary language, and if I say that it is my the language is C++, then can interviewer ask me on C++ or on Java?
Yeah, that will happen.
Okay.
Definitely, that will happen.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions, guys?
Chat box.
So,
Yes.
good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
This is Sabini from IT department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign the
my
chat
question to
on
you
it.
is, Cognizant works in
See,
shifts, right? So what are
what
the
is
differences
this group?
Cognizant work means?
I guess yes. This will give the answer for this question.
Hi. So we will say the entire IT industry
What
works
is the
nowadays in
scope
shift for
of
support
UX
projects.
design?
So there is morning, afternoon, and evening. There is night shifts are there. Overlapping shifts are there. 9-hour shifts and 1 hour overlap. There is 8-hour shifts are there for providing the entire 24/7. Depending upon customers' needs, the shifts are there. Sometimes there are only 2 shifts. If it is a UK customer or German customer, and many times it is all 3 shifts. So that is how the shift patterns are covered. Does that answer your question, or you want to know more?
Yes, sir. Depending on the interview, which shift will be allotted?
No. Actually, if the work is in shift, then the shift will be on a rotational basis. One particular shift you will continue for 1 week. The next following week you will have afternoon shift, and the following you will have night shift. Likewise, the shift work will happen in rotation. So they will not be fixed shift.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
We have question to the chat box.
Okay. If you can read.
We will take that question as well.
If you couldn't attend to live,
Someone can read for us. We
Sir, the question is, what is the scope of UX design in cognizant?
What is the scope of?
UX design.
UX. UX. User experience.
User experience. Okay. Okay, so for UI UX, we have different drives for that. It's not included in Gen C Next, Gen C Pro, and Gen C. So we will launch the drive for UI UX. It's like a design UI UX developer, content writer, and something like that. So for that, we mostly allow the degrees like VDes, MDes. So if you are interested in UI UX, so what I suggest you join the cognizant. Then after completion of 2 years, then you can move internally if you have an interest in UI UX. But as of now, we don't have that skills in our agency section now.
Any more?
Any question?
Any other question?
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
This is Aditya Degai, and I am currently in a CFPS batch. So my question is that the initial assessment is whatever is going to happen, which is according to our chosen cluster, or it will be common for.
Yes. Exactly. I told you that, guy. Na? Yes, it will happen on your clusters only. See, what will happen? Suppose you have uploaded certificate. You have a certificate from about Java, okay? And you choose the cluster C sharp, and the second option is Java. But so that time, what Cognizant will do? Will give you a cluster one only because you have a certification in Java. So that Cognizant will decide that you are whatever the skills you are fit for. But most of the time, 90%, if you will select the first preference, C sharp, this Java, Python, whatever it is, so definitely will assign the same cluster to you. And the assessment will happen on the same cluster.
Sir, but it was asking for.
Can you please little bit louder?
Sir, it was asking for 2 clusters to choose.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, na. See, suppose you choose the first cluster is Java, the second one is C sharp, and you will find it out like you are pro in C sharp, and it's your second priority. But that time as well, Cognizant will give a cluster 2 or 3 only because you have a certification in that.
Yes.
Assessment will same. See, we will tell you. Okay, that the assessment will happen on cluster 2, cluster 0, cluster 1. That we will tell you. And then it's the same only. Yes. And yes, quantitative and this aptitude assessment, communication assessment, it's same for all. Okay.
Sir, the question from chat is, can we change our resume at the time of interview? Like if I learn new technologies or tools within time the period of assessment, test and interview time period.
Yes, you can change your resume, but I'll suggest don't upload. Okay. We'll bring us hard copy during the interview time. Don't upload on the superset. And after completion of your registration, I'll suggest please don't any change in that. Sandeep Saram's change, I'm surprised. Like it is almost 5 to 6 questions, and no one asked me about the salaries. Yeah, excellent. So guys, you want to know what exactly the salaries will provide to you? So no one asked me.
There are more questions about the level.
That's great. Okay. So guys, for Gen Z next, we will give you 6.75 lakh per annum. For Gen Z Pro, it's 5.4 LPA, and for Gen Z, it's 4 lakh per annum. Is it clear? So any other questions, guys?
Sir, one more question. Mike?
Sir, one more question. What is the role does data analytics play in our work?
Sorry.
What role does data analytics play in our work?
Data analytics.
So data analytics, the name itself, you must be aware about the data analytics techniques that we do for AI, ML, artificial intelligence, and machine learning language. So the job is to analyze, create some models like regressive testing or other models which are there in AI, ML, and and train the model into using the previous years data for that particular organization, so that on the future data, the model will work and give results. So that is a typical, in nutshell, the job of data analytics.
दोन क्वेश्चन आले त्यांनी सर
Yeah.
क्वेश्चन
ते
This question.
हा क्वेश्चन चांगला आहे त्या टेक्निकल
Yes, please.
So what was your motive behind keeping these clusters that you keep C Sharp, Python, and Java specifically, not C++?
Okay. Yeah, I think it is just a simple segregation. We do not want any generic person who knows only the name of the technologies and not any depth of that, right? So to understand your technological depths better, we have just categorized into two clusters.
Keeping this cluster make a lot of students go towards the niche side of the technology, and not since C++ is the basic of the coding language.
Right. Right.
So keeping this C sharp, and I guess it's a lot of it gives a lot of niche exposure.
Yeah, that anyway, that is, you look at it as a segregation of technology rather than anything else. For example, if either you have to work on C++ or any object-oriented technology, or you may have to go towards some of the newer technologies like Python and other things, right? So that segregation would be there for interview, and also the interviewers also need to be skilled into those particular technologies to interview better. So that's an idea. Thank you.
These all the clusters is completely based on the business demand.
So, actually, one more question is coming in a chat box.
Okay.
That if the student is get selected, how he or she will get to know that in which particular cluster he is or she is going to work?
That means the Sushma ma'am will drop a mail. Okay, in that mail we'll attach an Excel and we'll properly mention that the students have to give these cluster exams. Okay, that will let you know.
Question from chat.
level of
How does cognizant support students to get industrial certifications?
Can you clear your question?
How does cognizant support students to get industrial certifications, which I guess after they are placed?
Okay. Let me get it in a way that industrial certifications are nothing but some of the certifications like Oracle and ServiceNow, and maybe some of those certificates. Yes, we have a full-fledged academy department which gives coaching, and we have internal certifications also, which is given by Cognizant, which are equally complex and difficult as the external certifications. But at the same time, depending upon the requirement, we also sponsor some of the certifications which are to the students. So that particular facility is there.
One more question from the chat box. Mechanical and civil or core branch students, at the time of interview, will they get branch specific questions? Or it will be
No,
generic?
I think they have to learn some of the clusters to qualify themselves.
Cluster-based interviews completely.
Qualify
There will be
themselves.
no core branch.
No, we will not ask actually. We also do not have any expertise in asking how the civil work is measured, etc. So we probably will have knowledge on that.
To add some points here. See, student from mechanical, civil, or whatever the non-circuit branch students, okay, they have to give the cluster assessments. Okay, so see, they will able to crack the cluster assessment if they have programming skills. So definitely, ma'am, during the interview time, if they are able to crack the assessment, definitely they're able to give the answers to all the questions in interview time.
They are afraid of these things, that's why. Core
They have to, ma'am. They have to give the assessments on whatever the clusters there.
Sir, can you please tell about opportunities in DevOps at Cognizant? DevOps.
Yeah, there are opportunities. Simple answer is there are opportunities. We have so many projects working on DevOps and Agile.
Sir, one more question. Could you please segregate the expectations from candidates with respect to clusters? Expectation means what are the difficulty levels?
I think clusters, there are so many questions. Why? I'm not sure why you're confused with clusters. It is only to segregate the technologies and your interests also. See, the technologies are so vast. A single person or single student may not be in position to master all the technologies. We have to have focus into one of the technologies. So they will have focus on one of the technologies or one of the clusters, and accordingly they will be interviewed. The person who interviews checks what is our competitiveness into that particular technology, and what is our attitude also towards the entire thing, other than many other things. So it doesn't matter if I say I know 10 other technologies, but the competency in one particular technology is not that much which is required in our case. I hope this clarifies.
Level of assessment should be moderate to high for all the clusters.
One more question, sir.
Yeah.
Upon the selection, how does the working role for Gen C Next, and Gen C Pro?
Okay, see, I already explained you all the things. Okay, so if we will find it out, the candidate is have an excellent ability or full stack abilities, pro in coding, then we'll select that candidate for Gen Z next role. Suppose any of the candidate has a good knowledge about SAP, Salesforce, cybersecurity, ServiceNow, and the candidate already have a certificate already uploaded on registration portal as well. So we'll select that candidate for Gen Z Pro role, 5.4 LPA. But if you will find out that candidate have only moderate programming skills, not that much excellent in programming and all, so candidate mostly from non-circuit branches. It's not like that non-circuit branches are not eligible for the Gen Z Next and all. They will, but if the candidate is only minimal programming language and we are there learner, then they'll be suitable for the Gen Z role.
Sir, one more question from students is that do Cognizant is having some added opportunities, advanced opportunities in foreign languages?
Yes, that point I missed it. I'm really sorry. Yes. We have a demand for Japanese, French. Okay. So suppose the candidate has a certification for these two languages. So definitely the candidate will select for the Gen C Pro role, and the candidate will get on a 75,000 of language bonus.
Okay, sir.
That question.
Sir, you described about the internship program. So my question is, what will be the range of stipend that we'll be getting according to our minds?
Okay, so guys, it's a fixed stipend for all. It's a 12,000. Okay, so now we'll take over the last question. You have any last questions? Then we'll find out the questions. Okay.
Sir, regarding the voter ID and passport, if someone don't have it, so will it hamper with the technical interview or?
No. That will see for your technical interview. Your college ID card is mandatory. Your mark sheets are mandatory. Okay. Then after that, your onboarding. So that time, your PAN card and all the documents or whatever I have already mentioned, correct? So that time it's mandatory after completion of your 8th semester. Whenever you join the Cognizant as a full-time employee. But what I suggest, please apply. If you don't have PAN card, passport, please apply right now. It's mandatory document for all the processes. Okay then, thank you so much guys. We can wind up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sandeep Bali sir and Mr. Kaustubh Thanawale sir and the entire Cognizant team for taking time and enlighten us with your valuable insights today. Your guidance has truly been an inspiration and we are immensely grateful for the opportunities you have presented. To all the students here, I wish you very best as you move forward in this journey. Remember, it's your hard work, determination, and the relationships you build that will pave your path to success. Thank you, everyone, and good luck.